We've had nights where we've had multiple shootings or multiple major events, and that's really strained our resources. But honestly, this is unlike anything I've seen in my career.
A violent start to this weekend. Portland police saying it is make or break right now after an exceptionally tough night that included 5 shootings last night. Good evening, and thank you for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Galen Etlin. Our Christelle Kumoy joins us now with a roundup of those events. Christelle.
Galen, in less than 24 hours, Portland police responded to several hit-and-run calls and at least 5 shootings in different parts of the city. Now, 2 people are dead and several others are hurt as our city continues to battle with skyrocketing gun violence.
It was just a multitude of shots.
Shots rang out early Saturday morning at Southeast Hawthorne Boulevard and 33rd Avenue, waking up Dylan, who lives in the neighborhood.
I just got up and first looked for my wife and then wanted to know where she was at.
She was at a nearby bar called Gold Dust Meridian as shots rang out.
They were just sitting at the bar and then shots started firing. And everybody hit the ground. Somebody next to her was struck.
One person was hospitalized with gunshot injuries. Police say it's unclear if the shooting happened inside or outside the bar, but a person who lives nearby saw people in 2 separate cars arguing just after the shooting.
Seems like they were trying to get away, and then they sped off down 32nd Place, but then another car was parked out there. About 5 people got in, and then they kind of sped away also.
This is one of at least 5 shootings that Portland police responded to Friday evening into Saturday morning.
Any one of these by themselves would be a big deal in my book. And to have them all happen in one evening was just absolutely remarkable.
Police first got a call of shots fired at a protest convoy and counter demonstration on I-205 near the Gleason overpass around 7 p.m. Police found 1 bullet casing. No one was arrested or injured, but police say the investigation is ongoing. Just after midnight Saturday, police say 2 gunshot victims were found near a mini-mart of Southeast Woodstock and 72nd. Both people are expected to be okay. About an hour later, police say another person was shot on Southeast 127th Avenue. That person is expected to be okay as well. Around 2 a.m., police responded to a shooting near Southeast Division and 141st Avenue. 2 people were found dead in a suspected murder-suicide. Lastly, police responded to the Gold Dust Meridian bar shooting. Again, at least 1 person was hit and is expected to survive. Police say another person was injured by shrapnel. In total, that's 5 separate shooting scenes, 2 people dead and at least 5 injured. Because of those shootings, Sergeant Kevin Allen with Portland Police says officers were only dispatched to high-priority calls, meaning those with serious life safety issues.
It's really unusual for us to have the entire city on priority calls only.
Property crimes or petty theft calls were put on the back burner.
We have to get to a place where we have enough resources so that we can address nights like this, as tragic as they are. We need to have enough cops to respond to them.
No arrests have been made in any of the shooting cases we just mentioned, so anyone with information should contact police. Now, PPB knows many lower priority calls have not gotten a response, and Sergeant Allen says they plan to get to those. Galen?
All right, Christelle Kumoy for us. Thank you so much for that information. Now, adding to all of that chaos last night and into this morning, police are looking for multiple people after the driver of a stolen box truck hit 2 pedestrians, then took off. Officers responded to Southeast 20th and Division around 5 last night when a caller reported the stolen truck. Police tracked it down and set up spike strips to stop it. But the driver of that van kept going and crashed into another vehicle and 2 people walking nearby. Police say multiple people in the van got out and ran. One of the pedestrians does have life-threatening injuries. The other and the driver of the impacted car are both expected to be okay, though. Neighbors say the scene really caught them off guard.
Very concerning, a little disturbing as well, just since there are families in this area. We're right next to a school, so it's concerning.
Now, several teams responded to look for the culprits, but police have not said if they made any arrests. Anyone with information about this is also asked to contact Portland Police. The busy night for police spilled over into this morning, as I mentioned, with a deadly crash on Highway 30 near St. John's Bridge. Officers responded just south of the bridge interchange around 6 this morning, and they found a single car that had crashed into a power pole. Live wires were also down on the street. One person was pronounced dead and another was taken to the hospital by ambulance. We don't know that person's condition. And police are on scene now of a deadly crash this afternoon near North Columbia and Peninsular in the Kenton area. Officers have been there since about 2:30 this afternoon with 2 vehicles involved there. One person, again, was pronounced dead at the scene, and 2 adults and 3 children were taken to the hospital. We have not heard about their conditions, and this is the 21st deadly crash in the city so far this year. All right, we know all of that was a lot to take in, so here's something very different now. A special art exhibit is closing on the Portland State University campus. But first, we are following a celebration of the artists and their work inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement. Our Tim Gordon takes us to the Jordan Schnitzer Museum of Art.
A beautiful exhibit exploring powerful issues set to end, but not before recognizing the 20 local artists selected to be a part of it. Philanthropist Jordan Schnitzer gave $2,500 grants to each artist to produce their works for the art museum he established at Portland State University. Schnitzer did it because he saw value in the Black Lives Matter movement.
So I reached out to artists because I think artists are the chroniclers of our time, and they're people that, for me, help explain issues in society.
250 artists applied for the Black Lives Matter Artist Grant Program.
Right behind me is a diptych that I did my first semester of grad school here.
PSU student Amira Chapman was one of those awarded a grant.
Oh my gosh, an incredible, amazing opportunity that literally changed my life. When I found out about it, I applied immediately and was very, very thrilled and excited to be accepted.
Her work processes her pain.
This is a chalk drawing that I did. The subjects in it are 2 of my closest friends. The title is Heaven's Probably in Phoenix, where I'm from.
It is part of a diverse collection that reflects on social justice issues in response to systemic racism. More than 100 community events brought thousands of people in to see for themselves.
What all these artists saying, that's unique to each of us. They're talking about their legacy, their history, issues that they've confronted, and they speak to us in our own way.
Artwork from students and others in our community.
These are my art, and they are important figures to me.
Like Baba Wage Jakiti, who has been a Portland artist for 35 years, telling stories with his work to build community.
So giving me the opportunity to be a part of such a beautiful program, Black Lives Matter exhibition at PSU here is one of the most gifted thing that I've received for a long time.
Jakiti's hope that the understanding people gained here, they share outside this museum.
And find a way that we come together and share stories and live life as we should.
In Portland, Tim Gordon, KGW News.